Hey everyone, and welcome to the Plan With Me in the Erin Condren Academic Planner. Now, some of you might assume that I'm a student, and therefore that's why I purchased the Erin Condren Academic Planner, but the truth is, I am not. But the layout in this planner is perfect for what I need it for. Now, I don't have any projects yet, but that's what the front of the planner really is focused for. My Monday through Friday job, I am support staff at our local police department. I'm in the records division. So I do a lot of hand entered paperwork, a lot of data entry on the computer, and of course I greet the public both in person and on the telephone. So my days are usually jam-packed with a lot of the things that are the same and a lot of things that are different as well. So as you can see, I really like the to-do list every single day on the far right-hand column. And right now I'm just grabbing my list of things that I want to put over there because they don't change but every month. So it makes it nice. Every month I have very similar expectations as far as, things to get done each day. And I don't know if you guys know a lot about your local police department, but I really enjoy the job that I get to do and the people that I get to work with. So if you're interested in knowing more about your local officers or how the police department, runs, definitely contact their support division. See if you can do a ride along or a sit along, either in dispatch records or go with an officer out on the road. This time I decided to go ahead and white out the dates under the days simply because I know if it's going to be April 22nd through, the 26th that I'm looking for that particular day. And really, this one is only open on my desk for half of the week at a time. So I just fold it over, which makes it nice too because I don't have to have the whole thing out on my desk. Another thing you'll notice, I have a really good friend who started doing Color Street nail strips. She's a distributor for them. So this is the pedal pushers that I'm wearing today. Actually, I put those on this morning. It was kind of fun. I am delving into my mild liners. If you guys haven't used these, I'll put a link underneath the show so you can hop on over. I got mine on Amazon. It was a 3-pack for $14.99. I'll see if I can't find that if they still have it. It's a really, really good deal for the mild liners. Usually I just choose 3 colors. I'll fill it in just so I have a pop of color. I don't like my week to be overwhelmingly decorated for work, so to speak. I want to be able to find what I need to do quickly and not have it cluttered with a lot of washi tape or a lot of stickers. I don't really color code anything other than I'm not going to mark it up. So whatever on that page from Erin Condren as far as the colorful layout, it is what it is. And I actually bought this one. I purchased this one at their 50% off sale was it last week or the week before? However long it takes. You can see I'm deciding what pen I'm going to use. Either I'm going to use the Pilot G210, which is one of my very favorite gel, really bold, or my Micron 0.1, which is what I decided on. I wanted something a little finer tipped. So anyway, I purchased this journal, or this planner kind of on a whim, and most of you who know me know that I'm really good about hoarding notebooks and purchasing journals and planners on a whim. So this one was, I thought I was going to use it for my YouTube channel to kind of help me keep track of things that I need to do every day. But then when I got it, I'm like, oh wow, no, this I need for my Monday through Friday actual job because what I do on YouTube and for the NottaDiet podcast and, the social media for that, the Patreon page, that all pretty much happens on Saturday and Sundays. Like right now, my husband's outside fixing our generator on our trailer, on our camp trailer. So I had a few minutes of the house by myself. So I thought, just going to do a quick voiceover on this and, you know, upload it so that I can have it ready to go for next week. I don't know about you guys, but I get to the coil side of the Erin Condren, and I don't like writing on it. So you'll see that my penmanship goes truly sloppy the further we get down to Wednesday. Oh, and that's another great thing about this one versus the vertical, or excuse me, horizontal that I usually use, and you'll see that on my channel as well, is this one goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on a page, and then Thursday, Friday, and then the weekends are at the bottom. And you will notice I mark off Saturday and Sunday. I white it out with my Tombow whiteout snail because I don't work Saturday or Sunday ever. I only work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. So that Saturday, Sunday, I just use it as extra to-dos or notes that I took while I was on the phone, or, you know, writing it down a person's name so that I could get a hold of, you know, whoever they needed to talk to, that kind of stuff, which is nice because it gives me a little bit extra as far as note-taking ability. But it definitely wasn't going to work for what I had originally thought. But I really enjoyed it for my Monday through Friday. So here I go. I'm going to start writing in on the coil. Usually my penmanship is so much better, but I revert to cursive. And it's funny because I hold my pen differently. Do you guys do that too? Like when you're writing and it's awkward, do you hold your pen differently? I swear I have like 9 different types of penmanship based on how I hold my pen during the event. Or you'll see in just a couple minutes when I get the Pilot G210, if I'm writing with a really bold ink, that also, you know, changes the way that my handwriting is. You might hear my ice slurping around in my beverage. How's your weather today? Ours is overcast, which I'm somewhat thankful because we've had rain here in the Pacific Northwest for what feels like the last 6 months, which isn't wholly true, but it's close. We had a big enough lake in our front yard that we had Canadian geese taking up residency. So that was kind of cool to have them out front. Usually we have a lot of deer. We have a skunk family, which our dog absolutely adores. They, however, do not adore our dog. We also have a fox family. We've got some owls, some bats. I mean, it's like wildlife safari right here on our property, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, today's overcast. It's pretty quiet out here today. Nothing really going on. It's a perfect day for planning, which I have taken full advantage of. I tell you, I absolutely love my Erin Condrens. And I'm also going to do a review later on with the new Rae Dunn planner. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rae Dunn. Everybody knows her as the artist that makes the coffee mugs with the tall, skinny letters like Bark and Beauty, Grandpa, Grandma, Beast, Bridegroom. You may or may not have heard of her, but I actually picked up one of her new planners, so I'm excited to put that up, you know, the test. It is a horizontal planner, very similar to my EC, horizontal but much smaller. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. And I ordered a couple of the Erin Condren dot grid notebooks, one of the hardcover and one of the soft cover. I'm going to do a review on those. I have mixed emotions about them, mostly about the actual dot grid, the size of it. It's not as user-friendly as I hoped it would be. And I think she's changed those for the actual bullet journal notebooks that she's put out to use each month. So this is where the creativity gets in. Again, I work 8 to 5, so my day is pretty structured, you know, as far as when my lunch is, when my breaks are. So I'm just going in here and I'm marking things that I know for sure I have to get done next week. Timesheet is a must. Well, only if I want to get paid, right? I mean, I wish I could work for free, but I can't. I do enjoy it that much. I mean, I would be fine with working for free. I work with a really good group of individuals. Now you can see my monthly. I used my Crayola markers just to mark the dots in. This is an undated planner, which I was surprised Erin had it. Erin, like we're friends. Surprised Erin Condren had it on her website at 50% off because it is undated, unless that means 2020 is going to have a totally different layout. And so they're trying to, reduce the inventory of these, which I'm completely fine with. So you'll see on my month, I highlighted all the little days for the dots and filled them in with the numbers. And then any day that I had something that I knew I needed to get done, I just simply made a box using my Crayola markers. And then I just went back with my Pilot Fine Liner, which was one of my favorite pens of all times to write with, and filled in the task that I knew was due that day. And I'll probably go back in there and code some of my coworkers' birthdays, because those are important days, especially when you like your coworkers. It's fun to celebrate their special day. So I'll probably add that to my calendars as well as I get going. And I don't know if this planner in particular will be one that I continue to share on this page, but I did want to show you guys an alternate way to use the Erin Condren Academic. You can use this even if you're not currently a student in school. I really prefer this. If you have a Monday through Friday job, I really feel like this one works really, really well to keep track of everything. So I am going to let you guys finish the video. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to list them down below. I'm brand new to YouTube, not brand new to planning. I have been planning for the last, 20 years. I actually started with oh my word, this is so long ago, a Franklin Covey. Yeah. From there I went directly to Erin Condren. And then I started dabbling in a bullet journal, which I'll post some of that too, because I like the habit trackers and things like that. So definitely stay tuned. My little channel will be growing. I would love it if you subscribe and hit that little notification bell if you like what you're seeing. Also, thumbs up help. And truly, even thumbs down help. It lets me know, what you guys are looking for. Feedback is always wonderful. I will try to comment within the first hour after I post the videos, stay interactive with you guys. You can also find me over on Patreon. My Patreons support everything I do, and I could not do any of this without them. So if you want more information, I'll put that link in the banner as well, down below. So until the next video, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Plan to your heart's content. I hope you have the most amazing, positive, uplifting, joyful day ever. Till next time, I will see you later.